Got the pot roast brownie. So I just browned my pot roast. I have whole onion and celery in here, and we don't have to worry about chopping that because this is just going to bring the pot roast flavor. We're not going to use this to eat. So yeah. Now I've just added a stick of butter to the brownies of the pot roast that I was browning. Okay, now I'm going to add in some flour. There's about a half cup of flour that I'm using. You want to whisk, get that incorporated. We're creating a roux for our pot roast. We're gonna give this a nice gravy. Okay, I'm also adding in some brown sugar, just a little bit. I want a little bit of extra flavor in my pot roast. I also have some red cooking. About half a cup. Actually, I'm gonna make that a whole cup. Make that a whole cup of cooking wine. Now I got some beet broth. I'm gonna add that to here as well. I'm probably gonna use the whole thing, to be honest, but I'm just kind of adding it in a little bit. Whisk, 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 whisk. Yeah, whisk till the gods say stop, and then you keep whisking. Ooh, this is about to be delicious. Adding flavor. Okay, I put the whole thing. You want it to be watery because you want it to cook the pot roast. You want it to, it's gonna start to thicken as it cooks in the oven. Looking good already. We got the carrots, the rosemary, the thyme, onion, and celery in there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add the juices to this. But before that, I'm going to salt and pepper this up. I added fresh garlic, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper to this and to the roux. So I went ahead and I cooked this at 400 degrees for 4 hours, and I let that cool off. I let it marinate in the fridge overnight, and then the following day I cooked it for another 4 hours. I want to say it came out really juicy, super tender, and I would recommend doing it that way. Or you can also just cook this fully through until it's tender for about 8 hours or so.